Well, at this time of year here in Germany, it always comes down to this. Welcome to the Berliner Olympiastadion. My name is Derek Ray. I'm joined in the commentary box by Stuart Robson, and we're privileged to be here to bring you action from the DFB-POKAL final. It is Borussia Dortmund up against Bayern Munich.
While the Bundesliga is a top-quality league, the German Cup final is a great occasion. We've got a full house here in Berlin, two very good teams, and a chance for these players to write their names in history. It should be an absolute cracker, Derek.
And introducing the Borussia Dortmund side, Thomas Meunier plays with Rafael Guerreiro as fullbacks. Julian Brandt plays alongside Mahmoud Dahoud in the centre of the pitch. And leading the line today is Erling Haaland. Well, here is the Bayern side. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. Dayo Upamecano plays alongside Niklas Süle at the back. Serge Gnabry starts with Leroy Sané in the wide positions. And leading the attack today is Robert Lewandowski. In the commentary box by Stuart Robson, and we're privileged to be here to bring you action from the DFB-POKAL final. It is Borussia Dortmund up against Bayern Munich.
While the Bundesliga is a top-quality league, the German Cup final is a great occasion. We've got a full house here in Berlin, two very good teams, and a chance for these players to write their names in history. It should be an absolute cracker, Derek.
Well, quite simply, the cross was too close to the keeper. Eccentric goalkeeping. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. And introducing the Borussia Dortmund side, Thomas Meunier plays with Rafael Guerreiro as fullbacks. Julian Brandt plays alongside Mahmoud Dahoud in the centre of the pitch. And the lone striker today is Erling Haaland. So a goal kick is what's coming up here. Here's the initial 11 for Bayern. Manuel Neuer stands between the posts. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. Well, the referee's stamping his authority on the situation. He's decided to book him, Stuart.
Well, you can't get away with that, even this early in the game. That's a bad challenge.
Süle. On to Tolisso. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Well, Dortmund have it once again. Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, the best players can play in tight areas, and he can certainly play in tight areas, in and around the box. His creativity is excellent. Playing little one-twos, balls round the corner, linking up with other teammates, just to have that little bit of penetration. He's going to be key to breaking down this defence.
Could be! Oh, there it is! Bayern have the lead, and we could have just witnessed a massive moment in the final.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
Well, back underway here, and a wake-up call for Borussia Dortmund, you would think. Marco Reus. Giving the ball away. Dahoud. Haaland. Chances on. And tremendous goalkeeping.
Well, he just made it so difficult for the striker. His presence alone just caused him a problem.
And over comes the corner. Still could be dangerous. Well, threat over for now. Could be a chance to break here. Oh, what an opportunity. Big chance it is. And a goal to increase the lead in this final. Will they be stopped now?
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Well, a second goal for them here. Haaland. Or can they make one of these passes count? And whipped into the box. Well, no problems defensively. Meunier. On to Haaland. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. In with a chance. Müller. Well read to put an end to that attack. And a bad touch like that usually will mean giving the ball away. Well, the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. Corentin Tolisso. Sané. Lewandowski. He made it look simple, really. And unable to keep possession.
Well, Bayern have controlled the majority of possession and have used it really well today, particularly in the midfield areas.
Hang on a minute, Stuart. Opportunity unfolding. Oh, he saved it.
Well, excellent from the keeper. That's a really top-class save.
Over it comes. On the corner, too close to the goalkeeper that time. That is that for the first half here. So underway once more, and the first half struggles for Dortmund were there for all to see. Can they make a better fist of it in this half? Guerrero. And given away by Dortmund. Oh, he's really opened them up here. Can he make it count? And that'll be the goalkeeper's ball. Dahoud. Good tackle. Daniel Malen. Erling Haaland. And there it is. Still life left in this game. And they have the momentum now.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
And Dortmund will go to the bench. Well, continuing with the game, and you just sense the momentum may well be with the Schwarz-Gelben. Spraying passes around, almost waiting for the opposition to make a mistake. Kimmich. Bayern have given it away. And Bellingham. Happy to take on the shot. Referees are rightly praised for giving advantage, but when there is no advantage, it has to be a free kick. And now to level the game. Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. And Bayern, the recipients of the free kick here. Zule. Will he play it in? Brandt. Brandt! Really good diving stop to make sure the threat came to nothing. Substitution it is for Dortmund. And over it comes. No trouble at all as far as the keeper was concerned. Pavard. Bayern have lost possession here. An encouraging move from Dortmund. And return to Hazard. Oh, good save. Who can they pick out? Well, they survived the attack. Well, there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. All hands on deck. Well, they haven't overcome all the difficulties. And ready for it is Leroy Sané. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now, and just look at these fans. The trophy coming their way, surely.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, and then the movement and finish just makes it look so easy. That's a really good goal.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. 10 minutes to go. Promising sequence. And still dangerous. Well, nothing comes of it. And clears the danger. And Dortmund will go to the bench. Guerrero. And there's the feed into the box. And off the frame of the goal.
Well, he just couldn't keep that the right side of the post, could he? But he met it so well.
Brandt. Oh, lovely ball. Well, nothing productive, really. Bodies forward, and the break looks on. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 3 extra minutes. Emre Can. Akanji has it. Emre Can. And there goes the final whistle. The cup issue is settled. A story of one side celebrating and the other distraught. Memories are being made.
Well, just look at those scenes down there, Derek. What a contrast in emotions. Brilliant for the winners, despair for the losers. But overall, the right team won today.
Yeah, you can see what it means to this tight-knit team. Real solidarity.
Well, this is special for everybody at the club. What a great moment for any young player. And this is what you dream about when you start playing football. When you're playing in the playground, you want to win a cup. Brilliant moment.
It's a special moment in the career of any footballer. And now for the trophy lift itself. The cup winners.
Well, you can just see what it means to those players and the manager. That's fantastic stuff.
There's always the element of chance in a cup competition. But my goodness, they've taken the rough with the smooth. And now they savour the moment. Full marks to the entire team, and now they get the chance to exhale and enjoy.
They've been brilliant in this competition, and so have the fans. They've really got behind their team. They've played a big part in this win. Just look at those faces in the crowd. Great stuff.
Yeah, really a match made in heaven between players and fans. And these celebrations are going to continue for quite some time. And now the players get to relax a bit and enjoy having the pictures taken.
Well, these photos will be cherished for years to come, won't they? Certainly ones to show the grandchildren.